What's going on everyone? Daniel Ricciardo here, Aussie F1 driver and a Save the Children ambassador. Now, we've got some questions in from a few of the kids from our hands-on learning program. This program's focused on helping students engage and build some work, life, social skills outside of the classroom. So doing projects around the school or in the local community. So we've got a few questions and let's see what they got for me.
I want to know why you're interested in the hands-on learning program.
I'm interested in the hands-on learning program because it's something I feel would have really resonated well with me as a kid when I was at school. I think having an outlet like that and to build some other skills would have been beneficial, you know, because a lot of the time I did feel a bit constrained in the classroom and I did want to kind of have some other challenges. I wasn't great with textbooks and I was definitely more of a hands-on kid simply. So I know what it would have done for me, and the thought of how it can help other kids is, I think that's the main reason why I'm excited about it.
Hi Daniel, my name was Harper. I was just wondering, what was your favourite subject at school?
All right, Harper, favourite subject at school. I mean, if I'm being really honest with you, it was PE. It was physical education. I love sports. Maths, I mean, because it's good when you solve a problem, so I liked that. But when I got older, like some more in high school, when you could do things like woodwork and a little bit more hands-on, I preferred those subjects.
Hi, do you get scared when you're driving so fast on the racing track?
So I think you learn to deal with being scared. You know, like the first time I drove F1, I was very scared, but I was also excited. Like the fear makes it exciting. You know, and it's like if you go down a big hill on your bicycle, it's scary, but you also want to do it again. So it's a similar feeling with racing and you get used to it. You get used to going fast. So I wouldn't say I get scared anymore, I just get excited.
Hi Daniel, I'm in year 6. What type of student were you when you were my age?
A fidgety student, couldn't really sit still. I wasn't the best listener. I always wanted to like talk or kind of be the center of attention. Yeah, I was, I would say I was engaged or enthused, but sometimes on things that I was too busy focusing on and not always on the schoolwork. So yeah, there was definitely some room for improvement in year 6.
Daniel Ricciardo, which is your favourite racetrack in the world? Firstly,
I love your hat. I'm a bit of a cowboy myself, or a wannabe cowboy, so I'm digging the hat very much. So, favourite racetrack in the world? I mean, I've said Monaco for years. I didn't have a great race there in 2021, but I'd probably still say Monaco gets me most excited.
Hi, I was just wondering, how old were you when you started being interested in cars?
I was 8 years old the very first time I drove a go-kart, and I was hooked ever since then. But I mean, I remember being 3-4 years old watching racing cars on TV, and I was in love from a young age.
Hi Daniel, what advice would you give your 12-year-old self?
I think the best one, and sometimes the best ones are the most simple, so it doesn't have to be that complex, but it's do what you love. Like find something that you enjoy doing, and then you'll thrive in it. You know, because if you're having fun doing something, you're gonna want to be successful at it. So I think it's just find the thing that makes you happy and pursue that. I think that's the best advice I received.
Hi Daniel, I'm Tia and I'm just wondering how many hours a week do you train?
So training, I train probably, hours a week. Let's say I do 5 days a week, 3 hours a day, so 15 hours a week. Yeah, about that. These muscles don't come for free.
What's the best way to build confidence?
You need to do something a few times to build confidence, you know, to learn how something is. And then, you know, within yourself, you're like, okay, I've got the hang of this. I got the hang of this. So, you know, you need to be very patient when you start a new task. You can't expect to be the best the first time. So don't put too much pressure on yourself. And bit by bit, your confidence will grow. And then you'll start to be like, all right, I got this.
Hi Daniel, we were just wondering if you had any opportunities with programs like hands-on learning while you were at school.
So I didn't have necessarily like the hands-on learning program or something similar at school. I wish I did. You know, the closest thing was when we eventually got out of school and did like work experience. That was you know, we were a little older, I guess, when we started doing that, but that was kind of the most fun. I think also to get out of the classroom is just, it's always exciting because you know the four walls of the classroom, what it's like, and it's a little bit kind of predictable and a bit the same. So getting outside is already an exciting feeling. So yeah, I mean, the hands-on learning program, I do wish I had at school from a younger age. All right, well, that's a wrap. Thank you everyone for your questions. I really appreciate it. It's cool to hear the variety, and it definitely takes me back to when I was at school. And, you know, I do think where I am today, and I do pinch myself. It does seem crazy because I wasn't always the best student or anything like that, but, you know, I found my passion in life and then pursued it. So yeah, don't get discouraged. School is a very, very, you know, initial part of what's going to be a pretty awesome life. So just find what you're interested in, and if it's through the hands-on learning program, then I think that's awesome. So speak to you next time.